loveliness continues today, kids. Red Robe Astrology for July 9th. And it's about a peak of a Jupiter transit today. Jupiter in a sextile with the north node of the moon. So the north node is the way forward. It's our future point. It's Dharma, destiny, and it's a collective point. When the nodes are transited, we're all kind of feeling the same thing at the same time in the same sort of way. And today it's a peak of like confident, optimistic, forward movement. Like we're on fire. We're ready to take on the world, and everything feels cooperative and expansive. Now, if you're following me every day, you will remember back on July 4th or 5th, Uranus, the sudden and unexpected planet, semi-squared the north node. That's a longer and slower influence, and that's the influence that says things bump up against delays and problems, or you gotta fix something here before you can expand there. So this whole month has both of these energies as we start out. One that peaks today of like, woohoo, we're moving forward, and the other one that says, yeah, it's gonna be a little bumpy as we go. But the peaking of the confident, optimistic forward movement is happening today. We wake up into a void, Leo moon. We've had a lot of short voids. We now have a long void. Just before midnight Pacific, the moon went void till 6:47 a.m. Pacific time. That's in about 2 hours after I make this video. You might want to wait until that time to get started with the day. This is sort of rest and preparation time. And at 6:47 a.m., the moon moves into Virgo. It's about process, integration, healing, and the details and focusing on things. There's a little bit of friction from the semi-square from the moon to the sun. It's like this free-floating inner tensions. And in conjunctive, Pluto says we might bump into a power struggle and have to make a small adjustment and change our approach. A note for the people who are in great fields or not having joyful expansion. You bring your narrative with you. There's Sun in Cancer, Venus in Cancer. And if I'm saying it's joyful and fabulous, but you're having a tearful experience, there's plenty of room for that. If you're struggling with something, there might be some forward momentum that you get from today's Jupiter sextile with the north node, but it might not feel as good as it will for some because you're working on something that's a little heavier and difficult. It's not magic. The planets don't cause anything, but we are working with some flow today. Hope you have at that.